Hey everyone, this is Ingrid. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Kingdoms of Savannah by George Dawes Green. This story I gave a 4.5 out of 5 stars to. I really enjoyed this Southern Gothic sort of mystery. It was good for me. I do have some notes, so if you see me looking off to the side, that's what I'm doing. Just wanted to make sure I told you everything that I was thinking about this particular story. Big focus here for me was actually Savannah itself. It's not just the backdrop, it's really like the heartbeat of the story. If you've ever been there, this one is going to go into like the history, the folklore, the cultural references, historical landmarks, all that kind of stuff. It makes it feel very authentic and immersive. Another very powerful aspect is its portrayal of the homeless community in Savannah. Rather than reducing people to just their circumstances, Green did a great job of presenting them as fully realized individuals with talents, intelligence, wisdom, humanity. They're not just simply victims of their misfortune. They're actually people with stories, gifts, talents, dignity. I really appreciated how he challenged the assumptions and encouraged readers to see beyond labels. The book also explores the divide between wealth and poverty in a thoughtful way. Green moves effortlessly between Savannah's elite social circles and its marginalized communities, revealing the history, privilege, and how power continue to shape people's lives. The contrast never really felt simplistic to me. It highlighted the complexity of both worlds and the ways that they intersect. The Musgrove family is the main family in the story. While they're wealthy, influential, and often viewed even as Savannah royalty, they're not portrayed as one-dimensional villains. Their relationships are messy, they're complicated, surprisingly relatable. Family loyalty, resentment, dysfunction, love, all coexist beneath the surface, making them feel like real people rather than caricatures. Morgana is the grandmother, the matriarch of the family, and in particular, she's an unforgettable character, equal parts commanding, flawed, and fascinating. She has somewhat of a sixth sense about people. She's very good at reading people. She picks up on every little subtle detail and is able to work a theory that is a part of this mystery throughout, and you'll see that thread throughout the story. Beyond the mystery itself, though, the novel examines themes of homelessness, privilege, family legacy, historical injustices, and the stories that cities tell about themselves. Green does a great job peeling back Savannah's beautiful exterior to reveal the darker hidden truths beneath its charm, reminding readers that each city has a history that continues to shape its present. Savannah, for sure, has some deep, rich history, some good and some obviously not so good. And so this one, you're going to do a deep dive into that part of Savannah's history. The greatest achievement of this novel isn't the mystery itself, but it is the way it reminds us that every person, every family, and every city contains far more than what we see on the surface. I really enjoyed this one. I would love to hear your thoughts. I was trying to take the glare off this cover. Y'all, I decided to call this Beyond the Cover because just a tidbit about me, I am very likely to choose a story based on the cover. And obviously, I know you can't tell a book by its cover, but the covers really draw me in. They entice me in a way that make me want to see what the story is actually about. This one in particular is kind of, I hope you can see it, it's kind of swampy, marshy maybe area with this, fancy chair sitting in the middle of it. Why would you do that, right? And I think that definitely plays to the wealthy, the upscale, the privileged, and the so-called underprivileged, the swampy, the marshy sort of area. Or the idea that the chair is sitting in the water, obviously that would ruin it. You wouldn't want to do that. it's a great contrast and juxtaposition there. So this one, really, the cover drew me in. But I absolutely love the story. Also, just a little plug about myself. I actually have written 2 books you can get on Amazon. I'll reveal those later. But I am just coming back into reading. I really have never been a big reader except for school. Reading for pleasure was just not something that I wanted to do. I felt like it made me sleepy. But as I have approached a new stage of life, I am finding new life in reading, ironically. And so if you happen to have any stories that you've read that you just think are really good, you'd love to share, I would love to hear your thoughts about maybe stories to add to my to be read list. This one I did just recently read and I enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this one if you've read it, or of course recommendations for future reviews. Thanks.